I was disappointed in the way in which we played in Philadelphia, most especially in the second half, and there were some things that we need to get cleaned up, and I thought we took a step in that direction tonight. So I'm proud to get back on the winning ways. Got a lot of guys in the action. You saw we had 2 guys. We're only operating on 12 scholarships, and we had 2 not dressed tonight, and it was just, this time of year, crud, a little bit of fever, nothing crazy, but we just wanted to keep Ranji and Tave away because I'm so worried about, something happening that runs through our team. So we have 10 bodies, and I thought all the guys that got in the game participated and played well.
You look at that, everyone who did play, besides Bertram, they played at least 15 minutes, and all were in the plus column. Just talk about that team kind of work.
Yeah, we've got some goals that we want to set, and a few of them. Obviously, when you win by 31 against a team, in Presbyterian, obviously they were overmatched a little bit inside. But they just played East Carolina in their last outing and were up 20 in the first half. At East Carolina ended up getting beat, obviously, but they've got strong guards. This transfer portal's crazy, man. Everybody's got 24, 25-year-old guys, and you can change the dynamics of your team pretty quickly. So I felt like we had to establish. One of the things that I was disappointed in is, number one, we gave up 93 points against Toledo, which is the most in my 67 games now as the head coach here, and we've only won one time when we gave up over 80, and that was the triple overtime game against Middle in the conference tournament. So defensively was really our focus, and as I look at these numbers, the game was pretty fast-paced. We hold them to 61, but more importantly, they shoot less than 35% from the field. We end up winning the battle of the boards. We have 25 assists, 12 turnovers. We've got a team that can score. I didn't think we were particularly good in Toledo. Against Toledo, we had 22 turnovers, which is, again, the most in my tenure here. I thought we were really sloppy with the ball, and we cut that in half tonight. We've got a group that can score the basketball. We've really got to focus on the defensive end. I thought we did that tonight, and that was obviously the difference in the spread.
10 assists from games today, 16 and 10. Had 5 turnovers, but a couple of those were kind of weird.
Well, a couple of them, he's just like dribbling like they're not supposed to steal it. No, I mean, there is no. They're trying to get the ball, and you have the ball, and it's just looseness. It's just looseness. It's just going to come with, maturity and him understanding the importance, the value of it. Trust me, he's hearing it daily. But I thought he was outstanding. He's a point guard. He's a guy that can get other guys shots. He's so athletic. I thought he did a great job with his speed of getting separation, and he really did a good job of setting our big guys up inside. KJ Buffin, I thought, was terrific. Great minutes out of Javion Davis. Trey comes with 9 rebounds, which is a season high for him in about 20 minutes, so productive all around.
You look at Buffin, just having those 2 fouls, but he didn't really seem to let it take a hold of him like it does in past games. Just talk about, his continuing maturation, when getting into the adverse situation.
Well, it's important for us. He's got to keep his cool. He's important for us. He's like our defensive coordinator because he's got a great basketball IQ and he's got a good voice. And Trey's got a loud voice as well, and they both see it well. The guys in the back have to say the most because they see the most. Those guards, sometimes they don't really know what's happening behind them. So when we've got Trey and KJ really engaged, I think we have a chance to be a really good defensive team. And KJ is a big spirit part of that.
After the Toledo game, what was the reaction of your team in practice? I mean, since then, have they responded in the way you wanted?
Yeah, they have. I told them that there's nothing that anybody can do to get that one back. The only thing that we can do is learn from it, and hopefully tonight was a step showing that we made some adjustments. We have to understand who we are, and then we have to be disciplined to stay who we are. We'll find out. We've got a great opportunity leading into this MTE against a team that will be playing on the regular next year in South Florida in the opener, and then an SEC opponent and an A-10 opponent on the other side. So 3 quality teams down there. We'll have 2 big games.
And Terrell Ard, a guy used to be here a couple years ago. Just talk about him. Got game high.
14 rebounds. I thought he looked great. He tore his anterior cruciate when he was here about 2 months or 2 weeks into the season. He didn't play very much. Love the kid. We spoke before the game. I'm so happy to see him healthy and whole. I thought he was tremendous. Again, 14 rebounds. His presence was certainly felt. Thank you.
So it started off in practice yesterday. Coach, he was on us about the L. he don't like losing. So when we got back in practice, he just told us to edge up. We need to be more locked in, more focused on little small details that we just had to clean up against Toledo. And coming into this game, I felt like we did those things. We still need to work on, turning the ball over less and rebounding more. But I feel like as the season going, we should be a better team at that.
You really put up 10 assists. Just what were you able to see out there, being able to get the ball to your teammates in the right position, right time?
Before the game started, coaches told me to play my game, and I just felt like I'm a pass first guard. Seeing my teammates open, and I just hit them.
When you lose an early season game, or any game, I mean, how much does that help you refocus when something like that happens?
I feel like with the team we had, we needed to take that L because we know we can, outscore people and feel like we're the better team every time we play somebody. But I just felt like we needed that L so, we could have that edge that chip on our shoulders, to go in and approach every game as, this might be the championship game. So I just felt like after the L we took, we just needed, just to bounce back, and I feel like today we did.
Do y'all like it that you got a chance now? You got the game out today, but you got another sort of big stage coming up against some bigger teams next. Is that kind of nice to jump right back into those kind of games?
That's the best part about it. Toledo was a good team. They defeated us, and going into these next two games, I just feel like we got to be more edged up and just be more locked in, and we do that, we can come out with victory. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate you.